Today we will explore the essential role of the Montessori assistant, deepening your understanding, refining your practice, and fostering the quiet strength that supports both the child and the prepared environment. The Montessori assistant plays a vital role in creating a calm and supportive environment where children can explore and grow at their own pace. With quiet observation and thoughtful guidance, the assistant upholds the prepared environment, ensures that every child feels secure and encouraged in their independence. Through their steady presence, the assistant fosters harmony in the classroom, making learning a joyful and enriching experience. Our content will provide a deep and practical exploration of the Montessori assistant's role, covering 6 essential topics that shape a thriving classroom. We'll begin with understanding your role and the Montessori approach to learning, then dive into the foundational concepts of planes of development and sensitive periods. From there, we'll examine classroom dynamics, the whole child approach, and the Montessori triad, while also addressing common concerns and solutions to help refine your practice. Let's get started. A Montessori assistant plays an invaluable role in nurturing a peaceful, engaging, and purposeful classroom environment. With careful preparation, they ensure the space meets the evolving needs of each student, fostering independence and curiosity. Through keen observation, they support the lead teacher in personalizing instruction while gently guiding children in self-directed learning experiences that honor their natural development. Their presence helps maintain the beauty and order of the classroom, ensuring materials are accessible and safety standards are upheld. By modeling grace, respect, and thoughtful communication, they encourage social growth and help children navigate interactions with confidence. The Montessori assistant also collaborates in parent-teacher discussions, providing meaningful insights into each child's journey. Whether preparing lessons, organizing events, or celebrating cultural milestones, their quiet dedication ensures the Montessori philosophy is brought to life every day. Montessori's approach to learning is rooted in the belief that children thrive when given the freedom to explore within a thoughtfully prepared environment. Hands-on material, purposeful movement, and self-directed discovery allow children to engage deeply with concepts, building confidence and intrinsic motivation. Guided by careful observation, educators foster curiosity rather than impose knowledge, trusting in each child's unique developmental rhythm. Through respect, independence, and collaboration, Montessori classrooms nurture both intellect and character, preparing children for a lifetime of meaningful engagement with the world. When learning becomes an experience rather than a task, children embrace their education with joy, focus, and a deep sense of purpose. The Montessori child is an active learner, driven by intrinsic motivation, the natural desire to explore, understand, and master new challenges. Given the freedom to choose their work and the time to engage deeply, they develop sustained concentration, immersing themselves in meaningful tasks that align with their developmental needs. Repetition and movement play a vital role. Through hands-on exploration and purposeful activity, children refine their skills, building mastery and confidence. As they navigate their learning with independence, their thoughts flow freely, fostering creativity and problem solving. This dynamic process nurtures a love for discovery, ensuring that education becomes a joyful journey of self-direction and growth. In the end, the child is his own best teacher, guided by innate curiosity, purposeful movement, and the freedom to explore at his own pace. With the right environment and support, he discovers that learning is not something given, but something unfolded from within, shaping a lifelong journey of growth and self-mastery. Montessori's 4 planes of development describe the distinct phases of growth a child moves through from birth to adulthood. The first plane, 0 to 6 years, is a time of incredible transformation, marked by the child's absorbent mind, a unique ability to take in everything from their environment effortlessly, like a sponge soaking up experiences. During this period, they learn language, movement, social patterns, and foundational knowledge simply by interacting with their surroundings. In the early years, 0 to 3, this absorption happens unconsciously as a child explores the world with deep curiosity. From age 3 to 6, the learning process becomes more intentional as they refine skills and make sense of what they've taken in. This is why a carefully prepared environment and rich hands-on experiences are so essential. They provide the child with materials and freedom needed to build independence, focus, and confidence in learning. Understanding this natural process helps assistants create a space where children can thrive, knowing that every interaction shapes their development in profound ways. The four planes of development align with many established developmental theories, emphasizing distinct phases of growth, each with unique needs and characteristics. For example, Piaget's stages of cognitive development recognize the shift from sensory motor learning in infancy to increasingly abstract reasoning in later years. Both theories acknowledge that early childhood, 0 to 6 years, is a time of absorbing information effortlessly, much like Piaget's pre-operational stage, where children engage in symbolic thinking and exploratory play. Montessori sensitive periods are unique windows of time when a child is especially receptive to learning a new skill or concept. During these periods, they engage with their environment intensely, absorbing knowledge effortlessly and with deep focus. If given the right materials and experiences, learning feels natural and joyful. Here are a few key sensitive periods. Language, birth to 6 years of age. Children are naturally tuned to absorb spoken language, eventually refining grammar and vocabulary through meaningful interactions. Order, birth to 4 years. A strong need for routine and structure helps children build a sense of security and an understanding of their world. Movement, birth to 5 years. From gross motor skills like crawling and walking to fine motor refinement, movement plays a crucial role in independence. Social development, from 2.5 to 6 years. Children become deeply interested in social interactions, learning cooperation, empathy, and communication skills. Recognizing these sensitive periods allows educators to provide the right experience at the right time, ensuring children develop essential skills with confidence and ease. An example of Montessori's alignment with common child development theories can be seen in the sensitive periods with Montessori's first plane, 0 to 6, as it reflects Vygotsky's zone of proximal development, a phase where children are particularly receptive to learning with proper guidance. In both models, the role of the educator or environment is crucial in supporting the child's natural ability to develop critical skills at just the right moment. These connections reinforce Montessori's holistic approach, demonstrating how scientific principles of learning and psychology support the idea that education should follow the child's developmental rhythm rather than impose a rigid structure. Montessori education nurtures the whole child, ensuring balanced growth across emotional, social, cognitive, and physical development. Emotionally, children build confidence and resilience through independence, choice, and a respectful environment. Socially, they learn cooperation, empathy, and communication by engaging with their peers in a mixed age classroom. Cognitively, hands-on materials and self-directed learning deepen their curiosity and problem-solving abilities, laying the foundation for lifelong learning. Physically, purposeful movement is integrated into every activity, supporting both fine and gross motor development. By honoring these interconnected domains, Montessori helps children grow into capable, thoughtful, and engaged individuals. The Montessori assistant serves as a co-regulator, offering steady guidance and emotional support, helping children navigate their feelings, social interactions, and learning experiences with confidence and balance. An assistant facilitates independence through gentle support and limited intervention, offering guidance when needed while allowing children the space to explore, problem solve, and develop confidence in their abilities. A committed assistant cultivates a sense of belonging and community, fostering an environment where children feel valued, connected, and supported in their social and emotional growth. Through gentle encouragement and meaningful interactions, she helps create a space where collaboration, respect, and inclusion thrive. We call this a climate of mutual respect. At the heart of Montessori education is the Montessori triad, the delicate and interconnected relationship between the child, the prepared environment, and the teacher. The child is naturally eager to explore and learn, full of wonder and possibility. The prepared environment is carefully designed to meet their developmental needs, offering beauty, order, and purposeful materials that invite engagement. The guide, the teacher or the assistant, nurtures this process with quiet encouragement, observing and responding with care, ensuring the child feels secure and supported in their independence. When all three elements work in harmony, the classroom becomes a place of warmth, trust, and joyful discovery, where the child flourishes at their own pace. This classroom dynamic of the complex interplay of the Montessori triad encompasses how individuals behave, communicate, and collaborate, all within a structure that emphasizes self-directed learning, mixed age groups, and a prepared environment. Our classrooms are child-centered. The teacher is a facilitator, a guide. Collaborative learning is encouraged as this fosters a deep sense of belonging and community. Our classrooms emphasize respect and interdependence. Navigating the Montessori classroom comes with challenges, but with thoughtful reflection and practical solutions, we can ensure a supportive and thriving environment for both children and educators. One of the most challenging aspects of the assistant teacher's role is understanding their responsibilities compared to the lead teacher. It's essential to remember that your role is to support independence, maintain order, and observe rather than direct instruction. Clarifying expectations with your lead teacher can help ensure a strong collaborative approach. Transitions between activities can sometimes be chaotic, especially with younger children. The best way to handle this is through consistent routines and gentle reminders. Make sure materials are prepared ahead of time to minimize disruption and allow children space to move at their own pace rather than rushing them. It can be tempting to help when a child struggles, but one of the Montessori method's key principles is allowing children to develop autonomy, independence, through their own experiences, practicing quiet observation and stepping in only when truly necessary will encourage students to learn problem-solving skills on their own. Children sometimes struggle with social conflicts or disruptive behavior. Instead of issuing direct commands, assistant teachers can reinforce Montessori principles with redirection, grace, and courtesy. Modeling a calm and respectful demeanor will offer simple guidance that can help children to self-correct their own behavior. Uncertainty about how to handle Montessori materials is natural, especially for those new to the method. The best way to learn is by observing children and asking for demonstrations from the lead teacher. Avoid unnecessary interference with materials unless a child asks for help. Observing is a way that is helpful rather than distracting, and it takes practice. Instead of engaging children in conversation during work time, take quiet notes, watch for patterns in behavior, and assess how children interact with their environment. This kind of observation supports individualized learning and meaningful engagement. Observation is our key means of assessment, and it is an art that must be practiced. Strike a balance between asking for guidance and taking initiative can sometimes feel a little unclear in the Montessori classroom. Be sure to set up regular check-ins with the lead teacher to help clarify expectations while also giving the assistant teacher the confidence to take appropriate action in the classroom. Remember, open communication and frequent communication. Parents may occasionally ask questions about their child's progress or behavior. It's important to stay neutral and professional, directing curriculum-related inquiries to the lead teacher. When discussing behavior, focus on general observations rather than offering personal opinions or interpretations. Be sure to learn the protocols of your school for reporting unusual incidences, children being hurt, as in an accident, or any sort of interaction that you have with a parent that may present a challenge. Research tells us that Montessori teaching teams thrive on collaboration, respect, and a shared commitment to the child's development. A strong team is built on trust, clear communication, and a unified understanding of Montessori principles, ensuring consistency in guidance and support. When teachers and assistants work in harmony, they create an environment where children feel secure, independent, and deeply engaged in their learning journey. With all of this behind us, welcome to Montessori, a place where your role as an assistant teacher will shape a child's journey of independence, discovery, and growth. Your quiet guidance, thoughtful observation, and steady presence will help create an environment where children feel secure, inspired, and free to explore at their own pace. As you embark on this path, know that your dedication supports not just learning, but the building of confidence, curiosity, and a lifelong love of learning. Montessori thrives on community, and your role is invaluable in fostering a classroom filled with warmth, respect, and joyful engagement. We are so grateful to have you here. Let's begin this beautiful journey together.